our mental health awareness month for May. I just want to do a live for you guys in the group because a lot of times we don't realize on how much we are impacted by the people around us. And so I want to just kind of do something where we just really talk about loving someone doesn't mean you're losing yourself. And so a lot of times we do this when we don't really know exactly who we are, what we stand for, what we want to explore, and just really being our authentic self. And so I know I talked about this that's going to be coming on the upcoming retreat. And what we're going to do is we're just going to really just be able to unpack the fact of you just being your authentic self. So I wrote kind of some notes on what we find people are doing. So we find that when loving someone shouldn't mean losing yourself. We find that we're losing touch with friends and loved ones, right? And so what happens is that we get so focused with the partner or whether our work or that we don't really remember to just be in touch with ourselves, which is something that we really need. Number two, what we do is we no longer doing the things we used to enjoy. Like when you have relationships, you still have to be in a place where you're doing things that you enjoy, that is for you. Like don't lose yourself because you're not sure about the other person and how they will handle things or how they will do things. Like you want to be fully yourself in these relationships. And also, before we kind of go to the other two, I want to make sure that you know that tickets are still available. You want to get your ticket now, right? We will be closing tickets in the beginning of June. It's about 2 more weeks until ticket sales. And that will be it for this retreat. And I want you to take that time for you, right? We don't want to lose ourselves when it comes to our day-to-day and not take personal, intentional time for ourselves. Like that is what's needed. Okay, so know that we will put the links in there for you to be able to get your tickets and grab them now. There is still payment plans available for those that it seems like quite a bit at once. We give options for you guys to be able to make that time for you. So number 3, a lot of times we sacrifice our needs, our goals, our dreams, our values. And I know it's something that I've done before too, where I was so focused on what the other person needed than what I needed for myself. And I realized when being in a healthy relationship, for you to be able to sustain in who you are, you have to be able to follow through and say what you need, say exactly what your dreams and values are, and see if the person that you're talking to aligns with that. You have to be able to see that the person aligns with what you want. Next, a lot of times we're walking on eggshells to keep the peace. And how many times have you done? I know I have, right? We don't take the time to really see on how we need to be able to understand that when you're walking on eggshells trying to keep the peace, you're not fully being you. You're not fully being your authentic self. And know if you have trouble with this, please come join us on June 10th because we're going to dive deep into you just being fully you, who you are. So know that when it comes to you being you, it is so needed for you to be able to thrive and to have that fulfilling life, right? We don't realize and understand that relationships is just 1/8 of our life. We still have that fun part of us. We still have that, home life. We still have all those things are a part of us that matter just as much. So know that taking the time for yourself is so needed, and it's what's needed just to have those fulfilling relationships. And so we're putting too much on just put on another person versus becoming fully in who we are. If you guys have any questions about this one or anything that we talk about or have any questions, I want to make sure I answer all your questions that are available that you put down. And I'm really going to be looking out for those people who are participating, and so we can kind of get those certificates out to you guys and really just start seeing what else that you guys need or want. So if you guys have an idea like what you want to see or what you guys want to hear about, make sure let me know. We'll make sure to make that happen. I cannot wait to see you on June 10th.